Yeah, I'm here in Helsinki with Dennis, also a member of the Carnivore community worldwide. Tell me, how did you come to Carnivore? How did you find it?
It's an interesting story. It started in 2020 when we had an epidemic going on, and I was very concerned about my personal health.
Yeah.
And there was at the time like there was a lot of information like the more metabolically unhealthy you are,
Hmm.
the sort of less good your outcomes are going to be. And I started like watching podcasts and reading articles, and one of the podcasts that I came across was with Dr. Sean Baker on
Hmm.
Joe Rogan. He actually presented like some nice arguments for why he does it. He described some mechanism like gluconeogenesis that I wasn't aware of at the
Yes.
time
Yeah.
being. I decided that I can give it a shot because it sounds promising, although a bit weird. Actually, at this moment, I sort of gravitated towards keto because I wanted to
Mm.
lose weight and I knew that carbohydrates are very insulinogenic, and if I cut them down it's going to help me to lose weight, and it was pretty good. But I guess these first months when I was doing it had some adaptation, so it didn't feel so well. But then I decided, then okay, this sounds interesting, I'm going to give it a try. And I just cut the salad, and in
Mm.
5 days after doing that I felt amazing.
Mm.
Like I felt that my energy is at the great level. I no longer had joint pains, and you have to understand that I've been into bouldering at this time. I had elbow pains and knee pains, and my back was also hurting a little bit. But then after going carnivore just in 5 days, I was as good as new. I started training 6 days a week.
Wow.
There is a little bit of a cautionary tale. Some people, when they go carnivore, they feel invincible and they
Mm.
start doing all these sport activities. At least how it was with me at the time. I started training 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week. It was in winter. I was running after my training to my home on the cold street, which wasn't a very wise decision. I think I was half a year on a carnivore. What happened is I started getting sinus infections, like severe sinus infections, where I could only treat them with antibiotics. I went through treatment and it was, better and then worse. It didn't really help until only like several years later I had a surgery. And of course, what happened to me is because I was sick, I couldn't go out. I was working from home. Like I got a little bit depressed. I sort of deviated from clean diet, started throwing some junk, and I got fat again. But sometimes this is how it goes. And I guess for anybody who's going to watch it, just take care of yourself.